Back to the channel, everybody. It's another episode of Build One More. On this episode, we're kind of destroying something, and then we're going to put a little extra parts on the Acura that we got with it when I got it back from my brother. It comes from Austin, Texas, in case anyone doesn't know the story behind it. Found the car in South Tallahassee. My brother Matt, he stays in the marketplace over here, so he's like, hey, go pick this car up for me. Well, long story short, bought the Acura. It was completely stock, second owner car, and we had it shipped to Austin, Texas. Now, that being said, he loves collecting cars, has a lot of cool stuff, has a really nice EG hatch. I'll show a picture of it right here. And yeah, it's a fun car. So he did a little bit of work to this while he had it. It's got skunk 2 Pro 2 coilovers, rear lower control arms are skunk 2. I had the ones for the front, but I got to modify the traction bar to make them fit. The engine mounts are worn out on it. It's got 200,000 miles on it, but it does. He did include a set of Hasport mounts for it, just an aftermarket to make them a little bit better. We had the factory for the rear, because it's already got them on the front. And you see the RPF ones, those are on there. But what I'm going to be doing today is changing the taillights over, because I have a new set that aren't cracked and have all this moisture in it. Which you see, they're a little moisturized and it's kind of dirty. They're doing some construction work on my road. So I'm going to change the taillights over, get the Hasport mounts on, and I got to fix this fender. The transporter guy, when he put it on the thing, messed the fender up. Really kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. I just showed a video. I didn't go into too much detail about the car. It does have a set of JDM one pieces. Actually got these. It was old stock. It was still brand new in the box from Honda, which was fantastic. Put them in. The car runs and drives great. I did get the AC fixed on it because it is South Georgia. It is incredibly spicy around here through the days. So we're going to do a few things to this. Now, the destruction part. My parts car. Back when I had the SC300, I bought this for all the interior. You can see all the green stuff that's on it that come off the old car. I got to get the motor and trans out of it and get this shell sent to the junkyard because it was sitting at the house for a long time. And then I had it up here at the shop for a while and I needed to make some room. So this is going to get fixed. I also got to fix the little Power Ranger. That is mine. And we're gonna get this thing out of here. Frank's doing some work on his father's van this morning. I know y'all ain't seen Frank in the videos in a while. I don't know where he went, but he's working on a Dodge, poor thing. Well, Volkswagen, same thing. So we're gonna get to tearing this 2J out, push this thing out, tell the wrecker to come pick it up, and then we are going to do some work on the Acura. But welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we uploaded a video. There's Frank.
I got kicked off the channel.
He did not get kicked off the channel. I got on his ass about not being in any of the videos. I can't get him to come and do anything with me on the weekends. But you know how that goes. Frank's in love. New love trumps all. He can't come hang out with your boy.
You got down line. What it is.
I want to hear it. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna get the thing set up so I can put the phone on it, just record, and we'll probably just time lapse getting this JZ out. And we're not going to film any of Frank doing this van because it's just boring stuff.
Is that a Nissan Snowflake?
That's a Toyota Super Wheel. I got some old crap I had at the house just to make this thing roll because the wheels from this went on the silver car, or the green car that Josh has got. If I remember Josh, he used to be on the channel when he worked with us, but he's still just hanging around. So old Super Wheels are on there, some other crap on the other side. And yeah, so stay tuned. Pod died, so I gotta charge it up so we can kind of time lapse some more of this. But this thing right here, there's not really much holding it in. And the harness is already unhooked. I gotta get the heater hoses off and the other hoses off, so I'll just kind of pick this back up whenever the engine sitting on the ground, we push this thing out and get everything else out that we need. And yeah, we'll get on the Acura. Did not take very long at all. There is no longer engine trans in it. We have the JZ sitting over here, completely uncut harness, everything, good auto trans. This thing runs fantastic. I think it had 120,000 miles on it. Whenever I done it, I only got the car, it was wrecked on the outside. Every panel had a dent. And I used some of the good stuff on the other Lexus. But all the good's been got out of it now. We'll send it to the junkyard. Time to work on the Acura. And Frank made it back. I told you I'd have it out before you got back.
How is it possible? I just want to, everyone, I want y'all to know that I was gone 35 minutes, maybe. 35.
They were on the floor, on a pallet. Well, that's how that Ecotech. Time to push this out. Clean the floor up. It's Acura time. The goodies we got for this thing. Like I said, we got another set of taillights. They're OEM. They're not fogged. Not crazy. They look really, really, really good. Gonna get these put in. And let's see here. Goes down. It's the driver's side. So they look really good in comparison to these dudes. Which I got a guy I'm gonna give these to. He said he wanted them. He's got a 90 model. Factory headlights. I got a stash at the house because I don't need them anymore. These are the Skunk 2 front lower control arms we got to do. Those mud flaps are awesome. And they say Acura, they say Integra, I mean. So we're gonna play around and get these on. And we got these guys. And they need a good polish. Man, they look bad. But you see, Passport. T-bracket mount, trans, and let's see, DARHB. Cool. Let's make these happen. Let's make them happen. Oh yeah, I'll show you this right here. It's for another day. Stage 4 comp clutch, lightweight flywheel. That's going to go down whenever this clutch of this car decides it don't want to work anymore. So, I don't know. It seems to be doing okay right now. I don't know if I want to deal with that really at the moment. But let's jack the front of this thing up. Let's get it on the rack. Let's make this happen. It was good and worn out. It was literally just falling apart. You can kind of see. Not any good. Now, Passport does have one that threads from the bottom side here, where that one, you know, had the nut and bolt through it. That's going to be too long. I'm not going to drill a hole in the top of this guy either. But, whew, it fits. Holy crap, it does not fit worth a damn. Alright. It's not wide enough. Alright. Holy mess. I gotta try to figure this out. Let's see, these might not be right for the car. I have to put the stock one back in. Give me 1 second. Well, I know my brother bought these used off of somebody, and they're in really great shape, apart from being scuffed up and stuff. But they are just too short by a decent amount, so they're not gonna work. So back on with this, I'll order another set, and we'll just do a vibration for a little bit longer. Kind of blows.
Wah, wah, wah. Sad face.
Yep. And so we got this old worn out guy right here. Just sits on the car and sits all the way down. There ain't nothing left to it. But it's better than having one that's too damn short. Right.
Like a lot too short.
Maybe the freaking mud flaps will work. One small victory. I did get the fender bent back into shape and bolted up. The body lines aren't too bad. That makes me happy. That was kind of driving me nuts. Now let's see if we can't get these rear mud flaps on, which shouldn't be too hard to do. I say that. Come fresh out of a junkyard in Texas. There are no holes in this car for this thing, so we got to make some holes. That bumper's a little more scuffed up than I remember. It's alright, we're going to drill some holes. We're going to get those bad boys on there. Let's say Integra. That's so sweet. Alright, let's get these RPF ones off. Let's get these guys right here mounted up. Let's make it pretty. And move on to the taillights. pretty cool. There's actually a screw already here that this will go to. I do got to drill the bumper on this spot, and then this one right here to allow for these screws to go in. I got to find another screw, but I think I'll pull one off the Lexus, and then same thing on the other side. Yeah, look at these pretty skunk 2 coilovers. I'll show you the lower control arms while I'm down here. The HKS exhaust goes all the way up to the catalytic converter, which it does still have. The car's nice and quiet, sounds great. Just want to show you guys that. It's pretty cool. Let's drill some holes and make it happen. That's the end product. A little Integra mud flap. Found some screws in the Lexus. Pulled them out. They're on there pretty good and secure. This back side as well. That might be a little floppy. Don't know what we can do about that. That might be something that's supposed to go from here to here. I don't know. We'll see how they do going on the road. We'll figure it out. Put these tail lights on. Tail lights are out. This is the new one. I do got to clean off the gasket material that was left on it from the old tail lights. They've been in there for a long time. Real crusty. These right here seem to be in pretty good shape. Still very pliable. Look real nice. And get it all cleaned off, and then yeah, got a little drill with a wire wheel or something. We're just gonna scrape it off of there. Don't need all that extra stuff. Scratch the drill idea. It makes a giant mess. I'm just gonna scrape the right stuff. That worked, but almost too good. That looks a whole bunch better. They're really shiny. Hadn't even polished them. So we have done the mud flaps, tail lights. Is really about it. Fixed the fender. Small episode, but we went down to the car wash. Do a quick little drive. Try to make it look like I got fingerprints all over it. And, you know, just it's been one of those working on cars kind of thing. Successful day though, just for a few hours. That's gutted. Going to the junkyard. Small upgrades of this makes me feel happy. Let's keep it going. Let's make it pretty. Let's go wash it. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next episode.